all celebrities watch our porn.
Yeah.
Hello, Brazzers fans!
We are here celebrating the 20th anniversary of Brazzers. I am Karen Noir, and I am here with
Ricky Johnson.
Luna Star.
Scott Nels.
Bella Danger.
Yay, 20 f***ing years, guys. Literally 20 f***ing years.
It's crazy.
Flew by for me.
I don't know, for me it does. I can't believe that it's even been 10 years for me. It's crazy.
A decade.
Time flies.
How long has it been since your first Brazzers team?
Like 9 years. It'll be 9 years in January. How long has it been since your first Brazzers?
Probably 20.
Yeah. Oh, so you were here in the
Yeah,
beginning.
2004, literally.
First scene, yes?
First one I ever
First
shot.
one, yeah.
Really?
No, I don't know.
How long ago was your first scene, Luna?
Probably like 8 years ago.
Yeah, I think 8 years. Yeah.
I think it was like 7 or 8 for me too.
7.
Yeah.
No, we're still here.
Yeah.
Yes.
They still fucking with us. Let's go. Yeah.
We love it.
I remember Brazzers as a meme before I actually started seeing their scenes. Like, people used to take innocent pictures and then just put the Brazzers logo on the bottom to make it dirty. Like, that's that's what I used to see online.
I remember I stole my grandma's credit card when I was younger. I remember I went down in her purse, took the credit card. This up. But then I bought some Brazzers. Blame on my cousins.
Yeah, I've always loved Brazzers, and it was like my #1 goal when I got into the industry was to shoot for Brazzers, and it took such a long time, but it was so worth it when I finally got to.
Me, it was like, I got into the industry and everybody just talked about Brazzers, and I just didn't know until I did my first thing, and I was like, I like this. I like this treatment. I only want to shoot for them.
See, I never left once I saw this.
I know, you've been exclusive since day one. Lucky you.
Nice.
We had to go through the gutter.
The gauntlet. Yeah.
Yes, for real.
What did you do to like get onto Brazzers? Did you met people? Did you just show up at parties and that?
So I was on a mission from day one. I was like hitting up everyone that I could that worked like for companies close to Brazzers. So the first person that I got into contact with was this guy Jay Zito, and he worked for Mofos. So then Mofo shot me first, and then Reality Kings, and then Digital Playground, and I'm like, okay, like when is Brazzers gonna shoot me? And they just would not. And then I was like, okay, well then what if I gave you my first and then Brazzers wanted to shoot me.
Can we watch it? Here, hold on, let's look at
Wow!
I feel like, okay, someone
This
told
hot.
me once that blowjobs from you were amazing because you can like unhinge your jaw and like take way more than
Excuse me, what'd you say was the first part?
Somebody told me that blowjobs from you was amazing because like your mouth like opens up and like swallows better than most people.
I don't remember.
When it's something you love, it's never work.
Yeah, just put love into it.
It's not a job for her, it's blow love.
It's real love.
I like that name.
I feel like, I don't know if they might even have your Brazzers scene because it has to be on VHS or something.
Do you remember what it was? do you actually have your
No, that's the good thing about Brazzers.
That's what I was trying to remember.
It took over the internet. They got it.
2004? I don't. It'll be.
Oh my
close.
God, is that
my
Francesca
God.
Lay? I love her.
Is that me?
No, that was me.
That's
Oh wait, that's you?
That's you.
Oh my God, that is you. Luna.
Luna's first scene?
For Brazzers, yes. Honestly, I'm very happy it was with Johnny Singh. He made it feel super good.
So he was already famous and everything.
Oh my God, yeah. Like for as long as I can remember, this man has like been a figure in my life. No. We can definitely do- Oh, whose scene is this?
It's gotta be.
That's gotta be you,
That's
Scott.
the-
Is that you?
Scott.
Is it Scott pre-tattooed?
Whose is this? Me or you, Ricky?
This is you, bro.
It was a white.
It was a white.
It was a white thing.
Stop. Damn.
What? Wait, it is you?
Yeah, you put me in DP. Everybody gets a solo dolo.
Oh, it is you. Oh, like, is that me?
Yeah, I all come back to that. I remember that.
God.
Holy shit. Yeah,
I was
You
watching the whole
blocked that
time.
out.
Yeah, no, that's probably why I forgot because it was a DP on a rock. It was
Oh no,
really high.
bro. I know exactly what that was. I've shot a scene there and it's horrendous.
Never done a DP before, and so I was just like, all right. And then Xander's done a couple DPs, so I was a little nervous, but we made it work. But super uncomfortable, but
Sanders a good DP partner.
yeah, no, it was just,
You
yeah.
can't really like help it not be comfortable. I mean, you were on a rock.
Yeah. I know, holy shit, that's insane. Yeah.
I just remember the one time I was doing the for Brazzers house too, and I was getting DP'd by Xander and Kieran. And Kieran was like, you know what would make this so much better, right? And I was like, what? And he was like, if you were here.
He's mean. I actually stole a line from him for a Dom scene because it's so mean. He told me that he was a girl and was like having like that deep, intense, like staring into each other's eyes. And he was like, don't think that we're in love right now. Like, I'm just looking at myself in the reflection of your eyes so I can keep hard. And like, I stole that for a Dom scene when I was like, had a guy tied up and I was jerking him off and I was like staring him in the eyes and I was like, I just have to look at myself in your eyes because you're so disgusting.
Look at that picture though. Look at that.
I know.
Oh my
Oh yeah, it was
Oh.
my first scene.
This is 2006.
Oh my god, Scott, you
That was actually my first time back. I took a little break, had a kid, and then I shot that one in Vegas. Ran into somebody at the airport, which we all know.
How do you remember all of this?
Well, because there was a big gap, and then I ran into him at the airport. He's like, "Hey, you should come out and shoot." And then that was the first one.
And
I did.
that's it.
Look at that.
I'm glad you came back.
Like
That was the first time back. Then
the second one.
Yeah, come back.
What was
Couple
your
breaks.
first scene back the second time?
was with Kiss of Sins.
Good one.
Yeah, she's
Same
good.
guy shot. Same.
I feel like since I've been working with Brazzers, it's been pretty consistent. Like, I've seen the industry change, but Brazzers is one of the first ones to do, like, consent talks and check-ins before. Like, just being a black woman in the industry, and specifically, a lot of scenes I would do where it would be, like, a normal scene, and then the scene would come out, and they would be like, my black masseuse! So, like, they would add the racial element afterwards.
Of course,
But
yeah.
with Brazzers, they have, like, their storylines, and they just plug random people in. Like, it doesn't have to be the black scene. And
Yeah.
I really appreciated that.
Yeah, I think the producers for Brazzers have gotten better over time. It's more female driven.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the males are good too, but we have some like, nowadays it's like Lexi and Leah. Both of them are amazing female producers. They've been killing it.
It's amazing. We
Yeah.
just happened to be on their set today.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Speaking of, so
What?
yeah.
Speaking of, they're standing right over there. It's
shameless
weird.
plug. But yeah,
Yes, I
I
agree.
feel more comfortable on set now, 100% than I did back then. Just in general, because it's just more of a community and they care more about your comfort. So.
Yeah, it's definitely calmer for
Calmer,
even, I think,
yeah.
on the guy side.
Yeah.
It was a little more high strung back in the day.
Well, I've noticed that Brazzers has a lot more directors that are former performers. So they know what it's like and they know what they're asking of you whenever they're asking you to do like crazy shit.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, kind of shooting for Brazzers the first time, like a big production. Like I said earlier, I was like, this is what I like. Like you say, it hasn't changed as much, just little details and better productions. But they always like step up compared
Yeah.
to the other companies and make all of us feel safe.
Comfortable.
Stars taking care of us to the detail, and it always get better everything in life. But from the beginning, I was like, this is how every company should be like,
Yeah.
and this
It
is
was
why it's
always
just so
the standard.
successful. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why they get the best scenes.
Me too.
Right? Because
Yeah.
we're the most comfortable.
Yeah.
And this is why everybody wants to shoot with Brazzers.
Yeah.
You know, because top up there.
What was your most memorable scene? The cabin.
Easily forgettable. Actually, right after this in Vegas, we used to just stay at the house we shot in, right? And they woke me up and they're like, "Hey, you're gonna be an extra in Kieran's scene." And I was like, "All right." They're like, "Just do this. He's a cop. Run around the car, throw donuts at him." I'm like, "All right." Long story short, everybody gets arrested, right? And because he's dressed like a cop, I'm chasing the cop. I get
Wait,
arrested.
hold on.
The real life
What?
arrested?
We get arrested. We go to jail.
Like, this is some part of the scene.
No, not at all. The cops show up and Kieran's still fucking off. Huggy was there, and then we end up getting
Oh,
arrested.
Huggy. Not Huggy.
But then the cop was cool, took me to jail. I got bailed out. I shot Kieran's scene that day, which paid for my bail. So actually, I made money, and then I shot my scene. So that would probably be
For sure. For sure. That's
your favorite one.
I went to jail and shot 2 scenes in one day.
In
Yeah.
one cell.
Kieran went to jail dressed as a cop.
And in a British accent.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, that's probably an interesting job.
I get to do my first feature that I was the main girl. and it was for Brazzers in Miami. And I love this movie because I get a big part of saying what I want in the movie, how I wanted to play off. Didn't direct it, but I kind of came out with the idea. And it came out almost how I wanted. And I did everything I wanted. Great scenes, stuff that I hope I've never done before. Maybe yes, I haven't seen it.
With the speedboat, right?
It was 4 different scenes. It was 4
wait.
different scenes in Miami. And it was great though. It was, I don't know. Seduce and Destroy, watch it.
My most memorable one was Brazzers House. My first time doing Brazzers House was, I think, Brazzers House 3. Were you
Which
there?
one would you?
What was so memorable
What
about
did we
it?
just do? What number? That was 4.
Four?
We just did, yeah, 4. That was my first.
I think it was just the environment. We were around a lot of people. Everybody was super cool. You were in there. You were in that one.
She's
No,
the
you were a
most
host.
important.
You were a host.
Yeah, I
remember
was
that
in
you-
Brazzers House 2 with her.
Yeah, yeah. You came
The
as a
best
host.
Brazzers House season.
Yes.
No, honestly, no. I take that back. The most recent Brazzers House, there was an with me and Mick Blue, and it was 15 girls. That was the most memorable for me because it was just like,
That's why you remembered it last.
yeah, it was just like an hour. It felt like 10 minutes, but it was just like nonstop, just like,
Chicks.
just left and right.
Chicks.
So how has Brazzers changed over the years when it comes to shooting?
Oh, that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
such a really good question.
Yeah, I
think that's a good
remember-
question.
Yeah, I remember, when the pandemic happened and the entire industry had to close down, I remember coming back to shooting and, being surprised by the protocol that is like the consent sheets. And I thought that was something that was really cool.
I dig it.
Yeah, because you really, all the gray area of like what someone may like and dislike, it's kind of removed and it becomes very clear when you have those consent sheets. So I thought that was really cool when I came back to shooting.
Let's talk about misconceptions
Yeah.
and stereotypes in the adult industry. Something that I think is really interesting is that people assume that porn star girls are like thousands of guys. Like if a girl's done 1,000 scenes, it means she's 1,000 dudes. But there's like a small circle of men who actually do porn.
Yeah.
So like my body count is pretty high, but it's a lot lower than most.
No, my male body count is so low. I'm not even kidding you. Like people.
Stop lying.
Yes, it is. Well, it's not, bro. It's literally like 40. Like it's literally not that bad. Like for
More
real.
than mine.
No, it's not. I have a
that's-
list.
that's 40
You want
more
to see
than
my
mine.
list? I have a list of every male talent I worked with, and I have them rated. Okay?
Oh, he said that
So don't mess with
he
me.
says that your male body count is higher than his.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, well I definitely do, and I have a star rating.
You have
or
a
I
list?
How many
yes,
stars
I have a
do I get?
list. You have 5 stars. Yes.
How many stars is that?
How many?
You have 5. Yeah, and but I'll show it to you after this if you want. Like I have 1 stars, 2 stars, 3 stars.
Yeah.
Only for the boys because I definitely had sex with more girls than guys in the
Do
industry.
you know your body count?
Yes.
I don't know mine.
I know my off-camera body count. It's 16. But if I'm only
What?
counting like
Oh no, my off-camera
Like,
body count is
that's it?
way lower.
yeah.
Yeah, because I just got into porn when I was 18, and then I was just having sex.
You know your?
Yeah, mine is under 5. It's close to 5.
Shut up.
Yeah,
You're-
I
I
have
think
sex
you're
with the
lying.
same people over and over and over.
No, you
know
don't.
that?
Yeah, I log it in my phone.
I don't.
You're such a liar, bro. Like you're.
400
I'm
shit.
honestly okay. I'm
There
not
is
gonna
no-
show you.
One second.
I'm not gonna show you my list. I have my list.
I'll show Luna.
One of the best squirters I've ever seen.
Yes. One of my favorite scenes too for Brazzers was with her and
Me too.
Chick.
Me too. One of my.
We
favorite-
were like,
wonder how
it was
long
like an
that
hour
is.
movie. It's like
And it's just us
action, and we were like
squirting.
the whole movie.
Squirting
we
is
didn't
the
stop
best.
squirting.
We did a good squirt
They were
scene
like,
for,
oh,
with
you-
Danny D one day. I remember.
Me and you?
Yeah.
There was one time where we
Still
tried doing a squirt
scrolling.
scene. I couldn't squirt.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
you
too
couldn't?
nervous. Yeah, but it wasn't with Dan. I've never worked
Why
with
is
Danny.
Kieran on?
With
here?
Danny D?
You're hilarious.
Yes, we did. Girl, we were both maids. and
No,
Too
that
fired.
I was with Danny D.
No, can you?
I'm gonna pull it up right now. I'm gonna fight you, Kira. It was literally with
Just start
Danny. Yes,
typing.
This was in
Please
America,
delete
and I've never shown
you have shot with him and me with Danny D, with the English Danny D. You f***ed him. I was right there. I'm getting pissed at you. Bro, are you serious? Where's my phone?
Wait, can you pull it up?
Bro, yes, we were maids. How dare you?
I remember a maid scene with you, but I don't remember the guy.
Danny D. Bro.
So we just checked. Abella is right, and I have fucked Danny D, and I forgot because I was so distracted by her. That's what I remember from that day.
I remember that day like it was yesterday. I don't even know how to feel about that. But at least you remember me.
I do.
Sorry, Danny D.
Sorry, Danny.
Okay. See, the last time I saw Danny D, we were talking about like, oh wow, it's crazy that we've never shot a scene together. So I don't think he remembers either.
Fair point.
To move on from the fact that I had a terrible memory, apparently, how about we talk about
social media and the impact it has on our careers?
Yeah. So when I got into the industry, that's like when Instagram was like really popping off. And prior to my going into the industry, I feel like the only way that fans could connect with performers was if they subscribed to like their performer websites. And then when I feel like I got in the perfect time because Twitter and Instagram were like so on fire, and I was really able to like reach as many fans as I possibly wanted to versus the girls that came before me. Like, I don't even feel like I would have as many fans if it wasn't for social media.
Now it's not so much about the craziest scenes, it's also about who's the girl that does the craziest scenes, and then you can go onto her Twitter and like see her talking about her day, or you can go onto her Instagram, like see her stories, like you can go on her personal website and see the BTS, and you get to like really connect with them, and it's almost like having a slutty friend in your phone.
Yeah, and it's such a great tool to promote your scenes. Like, I mean, using Twitter and Instagram, like, it's such a great tool versus, you know, just a scene coming out and, you know, whenever a member sees it, but you can instantly reach all of your followers and be like, hey, this new scene just came out right now. Like, go watch it right now. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I feel so grateful that I was in the industry at the time that I was, because I was really able to, like, have a close relationship with my fans.
Yeah. No, I found out that some celebrities watch her. Cardi B accidentally retweeted a GIF of one of my Brazzers scenes. It was with the Russian guy. Do you remember?
Yes.
Marcus Dupree.
We remember.
Yes.
Everybody?
I was just the men. But I was like hanging upside down from this like barbell, and he was like climbed on top of it to me. And she retweeted that, and it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think without even that, I think it's safe to say that all celebrities watch our
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like you guys know something we don't.
No.
I mean, have you even just checked your DMs every now and then? Like, God, it's like...
No, but like, thanks to social media, I met so many hype people, and it feels so good having such a big names know you, and it's all because of the industry.
Yeah.
And Instagram and Twitter is kind of the way to reach out to them without having a connection, other than. So I think it's amazing. Social media, how can you communicate with so many people thanks to that.
Yeah, we get
You
to.
got any tea? Who's
No.
the
That was the most convincing.
I mean,
no.
shit.
If
I was to like show my DMs right now, it'd be game over for so many people.
I don't really get.
These are not even my DMs. It's like my DM request. You just like change the filter to like top request, and then it just.
Then you get all the blue checks.
I'd be surprised at people that write me too.
I know. I'm like, damn, you have balls. You have to trust me. Expose you.
I feel like they know how to do that too.
Yeah, like
But there's some girls that get like one little thing and just
I could never do that. I could never like out someone.
You guys don't kiss and tell, right?
No, we
No,
don't.
So for every celebrity out there, no one here kisses and tells.
No.
But in an era that a lot of people do, I feel like a lot of people just happily say who they've hooked up with.
It's true.
Yeah, no, I would never tell.
I would
So
never
if any
tell.
celebrity wants to reach out, I
Cardi
would
B.
never tell. So yeah,
Wink, wink.
think wait.
There are some celebrity men that like I want to meet, but I don't want to them.
Yeah,
And so I don't want to like make the connection, because I feel like if I like someone who does is like, hey, I'm a huge fan, they're gonna think I'm trying to and I don't want to like have their image of like them shattered in my head because they like come on way too strong.
like for me,
example?
it's like
I can get a little example. There's a wrestler I liked, and I went to a wrestling show, and I'm like used to like DM celebrities thinking they would never see it, and like I DM'd him after the show like, oh my god, that was fucking amazing, like thank you for a great show, and he DM'd me back and he was like, I'm in the tour bus right now if you want to like come through, and I didn't want to. I just wanted to.
oh my
I
god.
see him as an actor, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, one time I was at a game, like at a basketball game, and I swear to God, I was like, this guy's putting on a show for me right now. I don't know why. I was like, I just know, like, because I was sitting like right there. So the entire time that he's playing, I was telling my friend Pele, I'm like, this guy's putting it on for me right now. And literally, like, leaving the arena, I had checked my DMs and I have a DM.
He scored like 45. Then.
Oh my God, when it was against the Knicks, and we hate the Knicks, so it was a really good game.
So if we want our team to win, I need to get my friends, like the dude, to come with me. We need to get like seats close enough where they can see us. That way they can really go hard.
Yeah, no, so my season tickets, it's like the row right behind courtside, but it's right where the hoop is, so like whenever you're making a shot, like.
Well, me and Scott are gonna go to a WNBA game.
We should.
But you have to have hooked up with someone famous.
No, I wouldn't kiss and tell if I did.
But have you? Like, you can't just say.
I want it to be known for whoever wants to hook up that you won't even get me saying anything. You're good to go over here.
How about we just edit out the story I just told? The same treatment. I've never had any experiences.
Yeah.
And if I did, I wouldn't say anything.
Exactly. See, she knows how to get it. Yeah.
No, but I'll tell you something, like, I have wear, like, Brazzers outfits, and I have people being in the same room only talk to me because I'm wearing Brazzers outfits. They're, like, high up, and they're like, oh, I know Brazzers. And then the conversation starts, and then I'm like, who are you, Luna? Oh, I know your name. But, it feels good though.
I wear my Brazzers shirts at school sometimes.
It's cool, everybody knows you for sure.
Oh my God, they love.
What's the difference between performing for Brazzers and directing for Brazzers now that you've made the transition?
Oh, okay. No, it's a huge difference because it's kind of like a mental thing. Like when I'm directing, sometimes I'm performing, but it's just a different focus. I like pre-producing. It's kind of fun. It's like you're making a movie, you have an idea, and then people create it. It's pretty cool.
How did you become a director? Did they ask you or did you ask them?
Oh yeah, I asked them because they came to me for a contract, and I had just talked to another company about specifically directing, and then they came to me about a contract, and I was like, all right, cool, but can I direct? And they were like, no, bunch of and I was like, okay, cool, but I really want to direct. So I understood that like I had nothing to show them, so I was like, on my own time, I wouldn't produced 2 scenes, and I showed it to him. One of them you were in. Do you remember that one time?
And in the house?
In the house, yeah. But so Luna was in one of them, so I did that, and I presented to him. I was like, here, I can do a scene, and I did it in the exact same way, like in the same kind of way that I shot my previous Brazzers scenes, and they liked it, and they took one of them, and then bang.
Nice.
Yeah, so if you want to do something, go out and do it, and don't just say it.
Yeah.
I have a quick question in regards to VR, AI, and stuff that's similar to that. Would you guys ever sell your likeness
No.
So
for AI?
I've thought about this. I would love to have sex with myself. So me, real version. Thank you.
I meant it in a good way.
She want like
So
a
me,
robot.
real version, and like AI version of Abella having sex together somehow. But no, I was given the opportunity actually to like give away my likeness to like make an AI version of myself, and I did see other performers doing that, and I was just like, no.
Yeah.
It's so scary.
I feel like they can steal it. In the future, they're gonna be able to steal it.
What if they just say some dumb shit that I would never say?
Exactly.
They will.
Like, I like purple.
Shit that
I
you
don't
never
like
say.
purple. I like pink.
Yeah.
No, one of the main reasons why I don't want to like do AI stuff is because of like we already sign model releases whenever we do porn scenes, and some companies respect that and they just like they put it out under their name and whatever. We all agree on that. But there was one company that I worked for that also had a toy line, and they slapped my face
Oh, I know.
on this toy that has nothing to do with me. It's not molded after me. It's been around longer than I've been doing porn. And the box is so shady. It's like here Noir in big letters and then little tiny letters that says movie download plus toy. But people keep buying it thinking that it's like a toy modeled after me.
Yeah.
So that like whenever I think of the AI stuff, that's what I think of. It's like they can put you on anything. They could put you go on something that's like yay white supremacy or like
my God.
like something terrible, you know? And they own that image of you. They own that likeness of you, so they can do whatever they want with it.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Has
I
everybody here done
personally
VR?
love VR. I personally love VR.
Yeah, I love
thought it was
VR
good.
too.
I don't mind.
I love talking to the camera, and the guy's quiet there,
Yeah.
just laying down there.
Trying to fall asleep.
I don't like
My
doing it
best
with-
come was from VR because they told me not to say anything, and so I came and I was just like, and it was just like it felt really good. So aside from that,
Yeah, I won best VR sex scene one year.
So what do you guys think is next for Brazzers? Like what do you think the next trends are gonna be? Who can you see them doing in the future?
What's Brazzers gonna look like in 20 years from now?
yeah.
Oh
the
my
40-year
God, no!
anniversary.
I don't want to think about that. What the fuck? I'm gonna be ancient.
Scott's gonna be sitting right here.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, I I remember 20 years ago. I
That's
did
so
this.
sad, guys. No, stop. In 20 years, I'm gonna be 48. That's fucking sad.
You're still gonna be hot. Don't even.
That's fine and all, but I don't want to think about that. Some 18-year-old coming in here. Oh, you know.
I know.
I think
But
it's
she's gonna
be
come in here.
like-
She's gonna be like Abella Dangerous,
virtual
one of the girls I
goggles.
looked
No,
at.
she's
Yeah.
gonna
Going
be
just like.
There's got to be an interaction. Somehow
Yeah.
they're gonna figure out how to bring fans more interaction.
People are gonna be f***ing our AI thingies.
Dolls, they just order them.
You can just like change your face with the performers and see what we're doing with them, something like that.
Yeah.
I honestly hope it stays the same.
I
I don't
think
think it will, because I feel
Nothing
like they're
stays
always
the same.
done
I think
something
I
new
like
every other
it. It's
time.
comfortable.
There's been a rise in like creator produced content lately. Like people
Love
like
that.
seeing stuff that the performers wanted to do this specific thing. So I could see Brazzers doing more of that in the future of like scenes that are like the performers pick this, like the performer's pick or the performer's choice. And
I feel like that's
I
been
think
that way
that's
for
what we're
such a
doing
long
right now.
time, though. Yeah, that's how it's been. Like
Yeah.
the Brazzers.
More
Okay.
dope.
I think it'll be more live.
But I feel like now it's big, but at some point it's gonna be smaller and easier to
Yeah,
like.
once it's just like this, like a wear
Like
glasses.
you can literally watch a video and the plane, nobody will see it. You don't have the computer, like you know, you can
So
just
you
put it
got your
on,
dick out,
nobody
start
will
jacking
see that
off,
you watch.
you
Yeah,
give it
well, that's a
bar.
different story. You have to control yourself.
Yeah.
But I feel like technology is beautiful, so I hope they will make something for us and for the people better. Whatever is going on, AI, VR, all the stuff.
But we want to hear your thoughts. Where do you think the future of Brazzers is heading towards?
Leave a comment.
Yes, I really, really want to know what you think.
tell us.
What they all said.
Congratulations,